today
Oh my god.
we are
I think my stomach dropped.
going to do math, but it's applicable math. Like this is like everyday math. This is like math you can use if you start a business.
Perfect.
This is math you can use if you cook a recipe. This is applicable daily math. So the idea is we are starting a business. We're starting a business, and our business is going to be to make a hair serum, a natural hair serum.
I like it.
Now, unfortunately, the first class
This is so perfect.
took.
Oh my god, I will explain this to you later. But this is so
I'm excited to find out why. Do you have frizzy hair?
No.
Okay.
Not for me.
Not for you. Okay. Okay. Who uses a hair serum in here? Okay, like the first class all looked at me like I had 3 heads. Like nobody does. What do you use?
Castor oil.
You just use straight up castor oil.
I ran out, but it was like the Kerastase one. The Kerastase one.
Okay. Who else? What do you use?
Rosemary.
Just straight up rosemary
Oh, yeah,
oil?
that too.
Yeah,
Or like
but,
a
like, it's like
rosemary
the-
oil that's in a carrier?
That's in, yeah.
Okay, what do you use?
It's like this Moroccan oil one.
Is it Moroccan oil brand?
Yeah.
Okay, like
Is that
Moroccan
good?
oil is like one of the most popular, I'd have to say, in the last probably decade. When Moroccan oil came out, it like rocked the market. Like all of a sudden, everybody, it was Moroccan
Is it
oil,
good for
everything. Yeah, Moroccan oil is a great product. Who else? Who else?
Argan oil?
You use just a regular straight up argan oil?
Yeah.
Yeah. And who else? Do one of you girls?
Oh yeah, I use like rosemary and castor oil.
Okay, so like a blend like that. Interesting. Do you guys mostly buy it at Winners? Be honest.
Sephora.
Sephora. Okay, yeah, Sephora.
Or
Okay.
what's that? Like Sally's, like the.
Sally Beauty, yeah. So one of my favorites, my favorite original serum go-to is always BioSilk. BioSilk is my favorite. And I don't think it's that popular
Where do you get
anymore. Well, to be honest with you, I buy it at Winners. This is so like, and I'm not very good for my industry. Okay, the honest to goodness truth is the reason I want to teach high school is because I like to keep it real, and I could never teach for a brand because I
That's so
could
true.
never sell my soul to a brand. If you looked at my products, I'm all over the place. So I love BioSilk, and for me to go to my supplier and buy BioSilk, it is more than if I buy it at Winners. So I buy it at Winners.
Is it a good product?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's by Farouk. Farouk is like the parent company, and it's BioSilk's very good. So if you can find that one at the Winners, it's usually like $10, and you don't need to use a lot. So, anyways, so we are going to make our own brand, our own hair serum, and it's going to be better than all the other ones that we talked about, obviously. So ultimately, we have ordered our products. So we're going to take this, we're going to make our product, and we're going to take it to a market, and we're going to sell it. And we want to make a profit. We need to make sure that this is going to be a realistic, we want to have money, right? Like you don't want to make it and then just give it away. You want to make money off of it. So I have set it up for all the things that we've purchased. We've purchased little bottles, glass jars with an eyedropper, and they came with labels, so that's great. You can write your ingredients when you decide what they're going to be. You can make a cute label. You can do whatever you want, put your name on it so that I know that it's yours. And we're going to make our product in the bottles. So I bought 24 bottles for $29.98. Who wants to get out a calculator? Oh, look at so many more volunteers in this class too. I like.
Okay, 24 nine.
So 24. What was it? Perfection. $1.25 per bottle. All right, the argan oil, $34.99. Okay, so our recipe is going to be half an ounce, 3 different oils. So you're going to choose 3 oils, half an ounce each, so that we're going to have 1.5 ounces of oil in our bottle. Plus, we're also going to add some essential oils. We need to leave some room, okay? So 1.5 ounces total. You're going to choose 3 of these. So in order to know what our cost is, we have to break down the price per half an ounce.
Wait, does glycerin count? Because I know it's not an oil.
Yeah, it is. It's a
It's
base.
part of the 3?
Yes,
or-
it's part of the 3.
Oh.
It's a base. Ava.
No.
Okay, so argon oil, $34.99, 16 ounces in the bottle. How much was that per half ounce? Does anybody know how to do this math?
We're just gonna divide it by 30.
So yeah, so there's 2 ways you can do it. You could multiply that by 2 and then divide. Or I broke it down.
$1.09 per half ounce.
You got what?
$1.09 per half ounce.
$1.09. Perfection. So yeah, that's one way you can do it. You can double that and then divide, or I figured out what it was per ounce and then divided by 2. So you could do that one way or another if you were baking and you wanted to sell your cupcakes or whatever you want to do, okay? So next one, $20.99. You can round up to $21. 17 ounces,
62 cents an ounce. Per half ounce, I mean.
62
Well,
cents.
61.7, but like,
Round up, 62 cents. $10, 8 ounces. 62 cents. $17.87. Round that up to 18. 10 ounces. Anybody? Mathematicians?
30 cents.
90 cents. Oh, I wanted this to be in pink. There we go. All right. So $9, 8.5 ounces. And then somebody else do $9, 7 ounces.
53 cents.
This is 53. And the other one?
64 cents.
So we had our mathematician here. Okay, so that's how we're gonna break down our price of all of our products. So now we're going to choose which oils we're gonna use for our recipe, and then I want you to figure out what the cost of making your product is, including the bottle. Now, if we were gonna do this for like a whole entire week, which would be ideal, I would have you do a brand and I would have you do a logo and I would include delivery charges and all of that stuff. But the honest truth is I didn't keep track of all of my receipts, so I don't know what the delivery charges were. So we're just gonna keep it super simple. Also, a lot of these essential oils just came from my house, so I don't even know how much I paid for them. So again, we're just gonna avoid that part of the price. We're just gonna keep it basic, keep it easy. Yeah, so I want you to figure out the cost per bottle of your product. You're gonna write it on a card. And then I want you to take into consideration things like your time, your market setup. Are you gonna set up at a market? Because that's gonna cost you money, right? Does anybody know how much it costs? Does anybody have like a mom?
It depends on the market, but the one that I was looking at, it costed $80 for a stand, for a 10 by 10 stand.
$80 for a
Yeah.
10 by 10 stand. What kind of a market was that?
It's like a vintage market.
At a vintage market.
Where you can sell like homemade stuff.
Yeah, that would be a great location. Does anybody go to a church that has like, if their church does like a market or anything for the holidays? Churches tend to be a little bit cheaper. If you wanted to do like a festival or a fair. So you'd have to call around and see how much is it gonna cost? And then you need to consider that in pricing. But the biggest thing that I wanna push to you guys, because this industry, if you're going to get into hair, if you're going to get into nails, if you're going to get into makeup, what are you worth? What is your time worth? What are you worth? Okay? So I'm gonna hand out some cards and you guys are going to write this all out. And I think we used all the cards from earlier, so I'm gonna have to find some more. And then once you guys are done with your idea and your price breakdown, we will then start to make some oils.
we just add the prices together of what we want to use?
Yeah, so choose 3 ingredients. Don't forget the cost of your bottle. You can, but you're gonna come back over here to make your oil. But you can go over there if you want to right now. Okay, so argan oil. It moisturizes, it adds shine, it protects your hair, which I think a lot of you already mentioned, argan oil. Benefits of jojoba oil, which we have. So that promotes growth, strengthens hair, adds moisture, reduces frizz. Now, at the end of the day, this product is also completely good and fine to use on your skin. There's nothing in it that's weird or going to melt your skin off. The castor oil, which we don't have, boosts hair growth, antibacterial, antifungal properties. It can help reduce dandruff and it adds moisture. Coconut oil absorbs easily and adds moisture, and the glycerin protects hair from dry conditions such as sun, wind, hard water, and chemicals. And then I also ran out because our class took up all the castor oil, so I picked up some vitamin E oil. So we also have some vitamin E oil, and I think we all know vitamin E is just good for your hair and your skin. So we can add that in, and we'll just pretend that the vitamin E oil is the castor oil. So we'll just use that pricing.
Which ones help with hair growth?
Which one helps with which?
Hair growth.
Hair growth? Well, it would have been the castor oil, but you know, the greedy
Do we have
first
the
period took it all away.
glycerin one?
We do have glycerin.
What is that good for again?
Glycerin, it helps protect hair from dry conditions. So it's good, like good for if you're going out like on a boat or in a convertible or to the beach or skiing or something like that. Skiing, hopefully not skiing right now. I also have rosemary oil, like essential oil. Rosemary is the big one right now that everybody is saying helps promote hair growth.
Did the period one finish that one?
No, they did not. They thought they did, but
Oh, you should have told me. I would have brought my castor.
I know everybody has had a yeah. So yeah, the tea tree. There's still some tea tree oil. Who knows what tea tree oil is good for?
Lice.
Yeah, prevents lice. Good for your scalp. Antimicrobial. This is like a little blendy one. I mean, you know, really. Rosemary, eucalyptus, peppermint, cypress, and lemon. Filled their bottles right up. So that's why we ended up short on some stuff. So please, guys, do be mindful that like everybody wants to have some product, but we're doing the pricing based on half ounces of each.
We get to keep these.
Yeah, and then you can keep it.
Are they actually good to use in your hair though?
You know what? I'm just
Yeah.
gonna add the castor oil when I get home.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes,
that's
do
what
that.
it is. That's what it is.
Do that.
Leave a gap and I'll like.
Yeah, leave a gap and then just write it down as if you did it. And yeah, that's cool. Yeah, coconut oil, glycerin. So who kind of knows what they're doing? Who's got a plan?
I thought glycerin was mixed with the oil though.
Yeah, you have to shake it. Oh, don't shake your products either, eh, guys? I think, did you guys do nails yet? You guys haven't done nails yet.
No. Oh,
So when you mix stuff, always mix it like this.
when should we
Not like
use
that.
this? Like after like a shower?
After your shower, when your hair is damp, before you're gonna dry it, don't use a lot, mid shaft to end.
How much?
We have
Start
to
with a
calculate
dime.
how much it is
Yeah, I wanna know your price.
with just like of the 3 in the bottle.
The 3 plus your bottle, what's your price to make per bottle? Some of the girls in first period went as far as, because the box comes in a box of 24. So some of the girls figured out how much it would cost for them to make an entire box. And then they actually made a wholesale price and a per bottle price. Yes, darling.
Is the only one we don't have castor oil?
Castor oil is the only one we no longer have any of. Yeah. Unless we just like run out of stuff by the end, which I hope we don't.
$3 for that.
Do you want to start?
Oh my god, we did this.
Do you have your idea? What do you got written down? Nothing yet? You're still contemplating?
When do we start?
I don't know. Right now.
Right now?
You're gonna figure out your cost. How much is it gonna cost you to make your product?
Oh, okay.
So once you know how much it's gonna cost you to make your product, then you have to figure out how much is your product worth. So how much is your time worth? How much is your creativity worth? How much is your going to the market worth? And you have to do that. You have to consider what your value is in the situation so that you make a profit. So I want to see your cost, and then I want to see your retail price, what you will sell your product for. And some of the girls this morning, they figured out how much it would cost to make their product. Then they made a per bottle price. Then they figured out how much it would cost to make a whole entire case of 24. And then they came up with a wholesale price, so there was a bit of a discount. So if somebody wanted to buy a whole box, they had a discount. You could also do something like if somebody wanted to buy 3, you could give them a little discount, something like that. But always considering what is your value in that? What is your time and what is your creativity worth?
Yeah, sure.
Because like one day, oh look at, she's like through a jungle. Because one day, if you become a hairdresser, if you become a nail artist, if you become a makeup artist, you're gonna buy all of your tools, you're gonna buy all of your products. So myself, I rent a chair in a hair salon. So I rent my chair for $500 a month. So right away, every month I have to make $500. Then I pay rent, or I pay, I also pay insurance. So that comes off of my profits. So rent, insurance,
Basically everything.
then all of the product that I buy for my clients, color, lightener, all the stuff that you see in this room, right? You know, my curlers, my tools, there's your products that are usable. So, you know, you go through that stuff, you have to buy it every single month. And then you have your tools that you buy once, but you have to maintain them. I have to get my scissors sharpened. So when I make my price list, I have to consider all of those things, right?
Yeah.
So when you make a product, think about what you're worth. And even in the real world, you know, you go off and become a lawyer and you go into a job interview and they're like, this is how much we're willing to offer you. And you look at that and go, no, I'm worth more than that. Thank you.
Okay, now I understand it.
Yeah. Okay. So what's your total?
I don't know yet.
Okay. Get out your little calculator because you guys all have one.
I don't.
Isn't it correct? The vitamin E oil isn't even really vitamin E oil. It's mainly like soybean and okay.
Like I said, unfortunately, you guys are getting like the lesser good.
It's like doesn't appreciate.
If you put it on a tilt, like on an angle, it usually comes out. Yeah. Essential oil bottles are tricky. See, look at that calculator. Imagine, math guy would think that was so impressive.
Shut. That's not. No.
Yeah.
What does this do?
Protects your hair. Adds moisture. Protects your hair. Why?
Literally fragrant.
Oh, wait, in which? Oh, in the vitamin E? Oh. Yeah. No, she's talking about the glycerin right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Moisture.
Yeah.
Hydration.
Hydration, moisture. Does it even smell like anything?
That's the word of the day. We gotta get back into that.
What the heck?
Can you pass me the coconut oil? Oh, I would like some of that coconut oil, please.
It's okay.
Wait, does this smell like orange?
Oh my god. I'm gonna put this on her face.
I like the orange one.
What do you think I should put in this? Like for smell?
You guys use different droppers for everything?
What is this?
Yeah, I like that one. I feel like Ava should be using that one.
What?
This bottle over here. That essential oil. I think it's for you.
I want to smell them all. This is what the total
Which one do you guys like?
Yeah.
That's the total.
So that's how much it's going to cost you to make each bottle. Yeah, look at it's going to cost you almost $4 to make it. Your time's worth $6 a bottle.
But then I added essential oil and it smells like
Your value is $6 a bottle. You're taking home $6 a bottle. So write that down for me. I need to see your information. And don't forget to put your name on it,
It was so
okay?
good before this.
It's like one of those lanterns things.
Everybody's saying that one smells like Vicks. That's the rosemary, right?
My hands are so old.
It does smell Vixy, eh?
Maybe put this orange in.
The orange I love.
What if I take my like?
Is there nothing? Is it empty? Oh, that's one of my faves. I don't know.
Like the other perfume oil that I have.
Like yours? Like your Egyptian oils? Yeah, do it if you want to. Yeah. It'd be like hair perfume. It'd be beautiful.
Okay, I'll add the castor oil when I get home, I think.
Yeah.
And this is like.
Yes, please.
Sorry, I put it right up my nose.
Put a little bit of this in here, because what did you have? Coconut oil? It'll be okay. I think we're going to get some made for you, Chris. Oh, shit.
This one's rosemary, I think.
Leave a little. There were Sharpies. There was one. I think it's over there. Okay. Was a Sharpie, or is that in that? There you go. Don't forget to put something on your label so that I know that it's yours. And you'll have your card with all your information and your label on your bottle. And you guys can go to your station. I'm going to come around and talk to you each about your bottle. I want you to tell me your pitch. I want to hear about your... Yeah, finish up and then just drop your stuff off over there. And then, yeah, I'm going to eventually come around.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you can do like a mannequin cleanup or whatever, and I'll come over and talk to you guys.
Sorry, could you pass me the orange essential oils, please?
Yeah.
Where do you get them?
Oh, just like random health food stores, or this one is from that store, whatever it's called. It's at the outlet mall. That one's doTERRA. I had all these little doTERRA samples I should have brought too. They were things like sunshine and happiness and joy.